My name is Geoff Arnold. I'm one of the directors of Powers Financial Group. I'm based in the Bellwether office and I've been here for rising 22 years. I finished uni in 1993 and that was a terrible time for accountants. Of our year that went through, there was 110 and there were 2 people that had jobs as accountants in that year. So I was working part-time with an accountant at UPoon, and I was also working as a tutor and lecturer at the uni, and had a mate coming out to Bellwether. So I said, can I come out with you for the trip? And came out, put the suit on, called in and met Trevor Power. And I said to Trevor, explained who I was and did he have any jobs going? And he said not at the time, because I think they just put on a graduate 2 months earlier, but he said we'll keep you on file. Anyway, a week later Trevor rang and said, look, we'd like you to come out again, and the rest is history, so I've been here ever since. At the time, I chose accounting because it left my options open because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I actually didn't do accounting in high school, so I did maths, sciences primarily at high school, but once I got into it, I realised that it could be used in a number of different fields, and then as I got the job out here, I really enjoyed the communication and the working with client side of things and helping people. Average day involves trying to deal with the crisis that is our breakfast at home with 4 kids. Usually have to separate 2 or 3 fights. Where are the uniforms? Where are the kids? And then trying to tell them every day, make sure that you're organised the night before. So that's usually the start of the day. Get some breakfast, usually gone by about 7:30, try to get into work. Have a look at some emails the day ahead. I usually have appointments. On my ideal day, I'm seeing clients because that's what I really like. I catch up with them, take work in, also the potential to be talking to others in the firm about different clients. We might have a joint client meeting, and then usually by the end of the day, sometimes I'll get away by 5 o'clock, but usually it's by 6, and then catching up with the kids about what they've done that evening, or doing some homework with them. I'm also a soccer coach, so on a Thursday afternoon I get down to the soccer field and kick the ball around and pretend I know something about the game that Charles calls the world game. I try to get them to hand pass and kick through 4 posts, but they're not big on that down at the soccer fields. I've got a client that comes to mind. I just enjoy the fact that they come to me and I'm able, with the team that we've got, it gives me a great deal of joy and satisfaction to be able to, even if I can't help them, know that somebody in our organisation can. And even though we may just do the books or just do the accounts as an accountant, at Powers, the way it's grown, we are just so much more than that. And I've got any number of clients now that yes, I'm just one part of it, but I'm not even the important part. The important one is now Dan or Mark or Charles, and I think it's just fantastic to see so many different ways that we can assist clients and they can see that we're really helping them. We've got 25 acres out at the ranch, and there's always something to do out there between the gardening or organising Snowflake, the big steer that I keep promising to take to the meatworks year after year. It's amazing how many fences can come down only in 25 acres, but that helps when you also have about 5 floods in 6 years. We've got a little creek at the back of our place. There's always things to do out there, and we enjoy it because that's a time that the whole family get together. I also enjoy music. Got another couple of things here. Big Kiss fan, so if you come into the office, you'll see a few of these. Kiss and Sell, Paul Stanley, Ace Frehley, No Regrets. So enjoy music. I also enjoy football. Kevin Sheedy, I'm a big fan of Kevin Sheedy. He is one of the longest serving coach of the Essendon Bombers, which just happen to be the greatest football team in Australia, some would say the world. Kevin Sheedy is a visionary, and whether you like football or not, this man is he's somebody to really look up to. He's a lateral thinker, and he's a wonderful, wonderful man. And the other little thing that I like to do, and Diane particularly will have a laugh at this, I love self-help books. I'm a fanatic. Don't always read them, and I don't always follow them, but I love buying the bloody things. And if you come to my office, you'll see a couple of rows of those. So they're three little things that I enjoy doing: the football, music, things at home, but primarily it's the family. I'm very much a family man and enjoy the things that we do together. Blue. Snow leopard. Beach. Most definitely coffee. Have far too much coffee. We drink 10 cups a day at least. Car. But secretly wish I was had a motorbike. Yeah. And I've got a very some might say a fetish, I don't know what you call it. I love those tattoo shows. So Tattoo Ink, Ink Master, I love them. Never get one myself, but that's me. Night. Perhaps I would go with the sea. Run. Read a book. Now, where was I?